This is going to be an interesting one. I definitely want to get your take on this, all right? Should your kids be your friends? Or should you always play the strict parental role and simply follow your responsibilities to be a provider, protector, advice giver, simply provide room, food, and clothing for them to be satisfied? Or should you be that chummy, hey buddy, have that type of relationship with your friends? What do you think?
All right. It needs to be done in stages.
Okay.
So, when you're kids, obviously kids look at you, oh, you're my friend, mommy, you're my friend, daddy, okay. You don't want to knock that, but you got to let them know, hey, there's a separation. Like, I am the adult, you are the child. You still have to listen. Because when you play too much with kids, and it's no fault of their own, they're kids, like, you can't blame them. They're going to play with you on the same level.
That's right.
They're going to think you guys are friends. So they're going to do things that are like, oh, okay, we're friends. I can be a little more rough with you, slap you up harder and stuff. Listen, I let them all know. You hit me, I'm going to give you the same. The amount of energy you put into that slap to me, I'm going to do it back to you. Which is going to hurt more? Yeah. Okay, so we got to level off on how we're playing here, right? Yeah. But you got to tell them, right? If they get a little rough, you be like, hey, easy. Right? With your kids. When they so in that aspect, you let them know you're not friends, but you give them that friendly atmosphere. You want them to be comfortable to talk to you like you're kind of a friend. Yeah. Right? Now you get to like the
teens,
going into the teens.
Okay.
You're not teen, but say like 11, 12, say 12, 13, 14, that going into there, you can be a little more mature with them, right? You're not doing the kiddie stuff because they're maturing and they don't even want to do all that no more, right? Most likely, right? They're growing up past that. So you get a little more, but again, you're not friends. Basically, I'm saying the friend time is when this stage, when they're grown, they have a family of their own, or they're established and they're out there living, or they could be paying rent at home, but they're living an adult life, then you're still my child. But we can talk on a friend level. Okay. Right? Like you can talk to me, but you don't have to feel a ways about, I can't talk. Like, I know you're having sex. We can talk about sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to talk about drugs, whatever, you know what I mean? Anything in life, we can talk about it.
But they wouldn't talk. They wouldn't talk to you in a friendly manner that they would talk to a friend
no,
about the same things.
And I don't expect. I expect you're gonna keep some stuff, private. And you're gonna talk to someone else and say a little more in your detail of what happened than me in certain things. I'm not expecting you to tell me every single detail, but you should be able to come to me and talk to me about certain things to a certain level of it, a certain aspect, you know what I mean? Like if you got into trouble about something or whatever, when you're a kid, you want to hide and whatever, but if you're grown now, it's like, okay, moms or dad, the other day, this and this happened, what do you think? You should be able to do that, and you give an opinion. You don't have to really sugarcoat, you can just give them your opinion on it.
Good point.
Right? But friends get to that. When you're parenting, when it's the parenting stages and they're home and they're dependent on you, there it is. When they're independent, you can be friends. Okay. When you're dependent, friendliness can go on.
Okay.
But you're not friends. You know what separates us being friends? This little thing called the belt. That is what separates us. I can give it to you. Yeah. You can't do that to me. So no, and you're not gonna. You should never curse at your parents, but you get to a stage where
you get comfortable.
You use cursing in your language, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever. Like maybe you get to that point. That's when you're adult, whatever you. But when we're talking, none of that. Like you're not gonna talk to me like you're grown more than me. Yeah. When we get to that level, 25 past, or you are, I'll say 25. I don't want to say you have a child and family, because there's some people who are like 17 that have children that still don't mean you're an adult and you're going to talk to me that way. So When you have all the criteria marked off as an adult, then you can say we're friends. You still know you're at a mature level to know, yes, we're friends.
Yeah.
But I'm still your parent. You're still my child.
Yeah. There has to be a respect level there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Valid and good points, right? I'm gonna 100% agree with you. I like the way that you broke it up. Preteens, teens, adults. And I can't knock that. I think I would follow the same moniker, the same blueprint. When they're toddlers, it's good. I'm just going to reiterate what you said. When they're toddlers, it's good to have that friendly, joyful
You got to cater
atmosphere.
to them.
You know what I mean? And play with them. And just like you said, don't be too rough with them, and they can't be too rough with you because you just have to establish some type of line where they don't cross. In their teens, you see, in this generation, it's harder to be that friend.
And
you kind of have to be, but it's harder because, and the reason why I say that is because you know what's out there in the world, right? So you have to be strict and open with them. Say, hey, this you can't do, this you can't do, this you can't do. But because of what they're already experiencing in the world, you start to be open and have a listening ear to how what they're going through, how they can communicate with that with you, right?
And
it's very delicate.
And it's how they are as a person, also like how respectful they are to you to garner that type of friendship.
That's right.
That, okay. But yeah, if you're rude and all that, no, we're never friends. This is Warden and you're
For example, so just to give you another example, if Octavia or if Theo came up to me or Cleo came up to me and said, hey dad, let's go on Facebook or let's do a funny video together. I haven't established yet that relationship with Palia and Theo to do that on a consistent basis, right?
To do what?
To do like funny videos, like they would do with a friend.
Oh, videos,
right?
okay. Because I do that with Octavia, but I do the Snapchat.
That's cool.
The faces, she likes to do that, the filter faces.
Yeah, and
that
Karen,
she likes to do.
And Karen does the same thing.
Yeah.
Karen does the same thing with Palia and Theo. They have, or you guys have that friend.
Yeah, what you're saying.
I haven't garnered that on a consistent basis with I love my kids to death, right? And my kids love me. But to be like, hey dad, let's do this video together, or things that you would regularly reserve, or conversations that you would regularly reserve with a good friend or a close friend. I haven't established that yet with my kids. With my kids, it's still joyful playing on the field, or playing football, or playing soccer, or horse playing with them. Right? There are certain things where I cannot still be open with them like I would be with a friend, and I wouldn't expect them to be open with me as they would be as a friend. Right? Because I think we still have to establish some type of.
But with that one though, I want they're supposed to be open with you about everything. You don't need to be open with them about everything. In that stage of life, you need them to be open about everything with you.
That's right.
Because you don't want someone to be able to say, hey, come here, or I give you this, we go play out here, but you can't tell daddy, you can't tell mommy. Because when they get that whole, I can keep secrets, that's when that stuff happens. So they do need to be open to, I get they may not be, I know that's what you're probably saying, that they may not be open with you, but they do need to be open with you at that stage. But I get what you're saying. And
and the only reason I say some parents are open with their kids, because I've seen where parents are open to their kids about relationships.
Oh, some of them cussing all
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the type of relationship I can't have.
No, that to me is not even a relationship.
Like if I can't tell my kids about the relationship that me and Karen have on a personal basis, like, come here, play. I need to talk to you about something. This is bothering me about your. Like I can't. That's weird to me. Like this is bothering me about your mother. That's.
Oh no, I don't do that. No, I don't do
that.
That's
something that you reserve. That's something that you reserve for your friend. Right?
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I can't keep a friend type of relationship with my kids when it comes to certain things.
That I think you could. That would probably be when they have their own family,
That's right.
that's when you could probably be able to step to them and be like, yeah, because they're in the same situation. They would have a wife or husband, depending on what you guys are talking about, of their own.
Yeah.
They can relate because they're going through the same
Same thing.
thing now.
That's right.
That's what it is. Like, your friends relate. You're friends with someone because you relate.
Time out. TJ, I hope you can take out the stomach growling.
Are you hearing it? I'm not hearing anything.
No,
So.
don't edit that. You know, as a matter of fact, don't edit it. Everybody, I want to introduce you to the fourth guest, right? The fourth person, the fourth member of W.A.W.G.
Not really silent member.
It's called Warren's stomach. Now, as you may not, you probably don't
Made an
see
appearance
it,
last week.
but there's a mic right here, right? And my stomach, when I'm hungry, it growls like a mother, right? So for the past hour and a half, listen, I've been dealing with probably.
Listen, I ain't even hearing
I've
it.
been dealing with the best host.
I'm not even hearing it.
And the best director behind the scenes because
He's
lying.
doing that, 'cause- oh, no,
I know he hears it. TJ hears it, and I'm trying to drown it out by talking over.
I got my
so
own
at this
going.
point, I'm waving the flag. Go ahead, growl, talk. If you have something to say on the topics, go ahead and speak.
I think he was.
But we're gonna formally introduce the stomach,
The belly.
the growling stomach, as our fourth member because he won't shut the fuck up. As our W.A.W.G. What's the nickname that we're giving him?
What would the belly say? I don't know.
Belly growler.
Big belly, bro.
Big belly growler. So if you guys are hearing it, my bad. We're not gonna edit it. It is what it is. I'm hungry. Whatever.
right.
We're good to go. Sorry, brother. Because I know it's bothering me. But go ahead.
No, I'm dead serious. I was not hearing anything. The fact he said, I'm like, okay, I guess it is going because he's saying he hears it. I wasn't really kind of. I got my own make it think. But okay, as you saying, establishing the friend thing. Yeah, as I was saying, you're only when you can relate. That's when I feel you can kind of consider friends. Like you can consider yourself friends because you can talk about things. Everything you can relate to, you can have discussions about things, right?
I think it also depends. You're probably different, right? But it also depends if it's Palia or Theo or Aiden, right? Or Octavia, right? Because I'm pretty sure that as they get into their teens, do you want to hear everything she wants to talk about? Or do you think she should have that conversation with Jen? Off-screen Jen, sorry.
Listen. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
My daughter is totally different. Okay? She's grown. Like she's more grown than me at times. When I say that, it's like she's all okay.
So do you guys?
One day I'm gonna let her come on and you'll see how she is. But
so do you see you two becoming more friends than you and Aiden?
Honestly, like right now, I think me and her. Okay. Me and her connect more, and I see Aiden and his mom connecting on things like relatable things. I see that, like we've seen it. She's me, and he's her. With things that they do in their personalities and stuff like that. Listen, she already has a boyfriend, like established. That's her boyfriend. No,
Like I said, whenever you want to do that Martin and Will Smith scene, let me know.
Listen.
I'm ready.
Listen. She already had pictures drawn out. And listen, okay, I'm gonna leave that there, whatever, right? But me and her mother give a kiss. She's standing there. I hear you. She come in. She's looking. She's seeing. Ooh, you guys are kissing. Ooh, and off screen told me the other day. She's like, because she knows me, and when I come home from work, me and her mom, we go out, have our time or whatever, right? They're in bed or whatever. So she's like, oh, are you and Daddy going out again? Are you and Daddy gonna have sexy time? And so I was like, what? Daughter's 6 years old, telling him about having sexy time and stuff. And it's like, yo, but she's saying it in like it's a playful manner. It's not in that type of sexual manner that you think is. It's just like.
So that's what,
you know what I mean. It's just.
so that's what I mean. It could be different. So
It's
when
lighthearted.
when
It's
she's
nothing.
when she's in her teens, right?
Yeah.
She can joke with you like that, right?
She'll be able to. I see it in her already. I see things in her.
But can Aiden?
Yeah.
Aiden can do that.
Yeah, he can do that with me. I can see, but he's different. I already see the difference in him with girls and her difference with boys. Like he's not into that yet. He's not. His is still school. He's a school guy.
Good.
Right? Which.
Good. Don't divert from that.
I already told him, don't worry about girls. They will come in your time. Establish your stuff. And I even tell her to table, but like I just told you, she's in her own world. Okay? She does good in school.
Good.
So she does her stuff, and I think she tries to prove herself because of her brother. Because he's up there and she knows about him. He's in gifted program. He knows that. So she does her stuff. We don't pressure her. She takes it upon herself to do what she wants. So I give them all of that and all of that stuff, and that's where it's like, I can see you. I don't see them as friends. They're not friends with me.
But they see you as a friend.
They can see me as that's how I want you to see me, as you can come and talk to us. Let us know any situation you feel. Come to us. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. I can't go. Just come to me. Tell me. Don't worry about being in trouble. Just come to us, and we will deal with it then. You might not even get in trouble for coming to us, instead of trying to fix it on your own if you don't. I mind you, I've done that myself. I've fixed stuff or tried to fix stuff on my own as happened, but we've grown up in two totally different settings and eras and and environment and an atmosphere and all that. So I don't expect that from them, but I let them know, hey, we're not your friends at school, so you can't talk to us like that and act like that at us.
That's right.
But we are your friend. We are your parent, but we are.
You possess the same qualities that
Yes.
you want in a
Like
friend. Yeah.
if we were grown the same level, we would be friends.
That's right.
I
I like the way you said that.
If we were the same age, whether I was a kid or you were grown, we would be friends.
Yeah.
So we can there is that, but we're not there, so we can't. You're not grown yet. You don't have a family, so we can't do that yet.
Yeah.
But,
No, I agree. I think just for me, just to end this segment, I think it's important to establish open communication with your kids. And just like you said, I'll piggyback on what you said, you have to have that open line of communication. You can't have a relationship where they're going to be afraid to talk to you about certain things. So you have to adopt that friendly, welcoming atmosphere, that they know that they're in a safe place to come to you as a friend, to talk to you about something personable, right? But at the same time, they can get it misconstrued or misinterpreted as, you know what, because I could come to them a certain way, I can now joke with them in a certain way, I can now talk with them in a certain way.
that
has to be established.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's the challenging part on navigating on how to be a good parent. But also trying to be that open parent. Those are the difficulties that I personally run into. So it's a good learning lesson.
We can go much deeper into that, but we don't want to do that right now. We got some stuff we want to go to, right? So
all right.
But
next
keep
topic.
the conversation open. Keep it in
right.
the comments. Keep the conversation at home if you want, or even later on down the podcast. If you want to be a guest, you can come on and be a guest, and we can talk about it again and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up in the DMs if you want to be a guest, or you want to come and just chill out too. We can do that too.
That's right. So this one is a little bit of a well-known fact. It hasn't really escaped any of us. You know, we don't speak enough on it. But black people getting killed in movies.
Okay, we skip
in
it.
the early part.
Okay.
In the early part of movies, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure to director TJ and DJ H2O and myself, me and my wife, we watch movies every single night. We make it one of our personal things to do. And I can take notes after notes after notes about the black person dying first in a movie. Now it's been a thing. To me, it's always been a thing. What's your take? Do you think it is a thing? Well, do you personally think it's a thing?
As much now, I don't. Out of the ones I've seen, that's what I have to base it on. This is based off of movies that I've seen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen now. I just don't see it as much, or I haven't heard as much until you brought it up. Now I really haven't heard too much about. Like, people make the jokes. Yes, the jokes still happen, but out of the recent horror movies I've seen, some of them don't even have black people in it for them to die first. So there's that. I'm fine with that. If you don't want to have them in it, cool, because you ain't killing them right off the bat.
Yeah.
But yes, there is those movies where the only black people in the movie is they have them in the beginning and somehow they died, but now the rest of the movie, there's none of them throughout the rest of the movie.
So my question to you is why?
Why? Well, even we know what that was back then. Why? That was their way of saying, hey, we put black people in the movie, but we don't want you in it that long. We showed you your face. Hey, but, oh, you just happened to die. You just happened to be the victim. So, hey, there you go. Now we're going to do the whole movie and let the white man be the hero and all
So
that.
it's almost like it's a participation. You're included.
Yeah, it was a participation thing. You're here. You're in it. Don't cry again.
Yeah.
Hush up now. And then obviously, and then you're going to take it maybe at the beginning, even though you notice like, oh, I'm pretty sure they notice it off the bat, like, oh, why did we just die already? Or even if they go throughout the movie a little bit, the first deaths are gonna be the black one in the group, or whatever, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
And most of the time, if you listen, they're probably the smartest one in the whole damn group, anyways. But that's why they probably have to go first.
Why? And I've posed this question to a couple people, and I asked my wife as well. Why do you think, as a black actor, they take upon these roles, knowing that they're probably the first ones to be offed?
I don't know, like get established, just to get your name in there, get some credits under your name. Honestly, if I'm just coming up,
knowing the connotation though, knowing the history, so you know that they.
No, but but if it's in the time then, like if we're talking about this time where there's not a lot of black people making roles, they're not getting into like movies or whatever. I'm coming up a little bit. And this is what's offered, and this is the only thing that's been offered to me, right? I may have to take it because I need to get some type of credit under my belt.
Gotcha.
I'm no one right now to turn down really offers. Who am I to turn? Obviously, if it's something that's really like degrading to your morals or something like that, then I get it. You don't want to do that. But if it's just simply, okay, you're dying in the movie first, but you're in the movie, you're getting your name credit, you get your name in the credit, whatever, even if it's your name and murder number one or whatever it is.
Murder number one.
You're still, you have something there when you go to your next.
Now, if I'm seeing that on my script, yo,
but there is no
murder number one.
No,
Warren.
but remember, you need everyone for the movie to happen. Someone has to take that role. Yes, and it'll be like, well, someone else can do it or whatever. But say someone else took that role, and now off of that role, someone saw that and liked the way they were killed or how they died in the scene or something. Yeah. It's what you do with what you get, right? In the beginning, you just need a couple roles. You just need something under your belt. I'm not saying if you get 10 roles, make those 10 roles the exact same thing, you dying, but you get one, okay, you get killed in it, done. You go to you get a next one, it comes to you, and say it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know
still
what?
rolling with it?
I'm gonna take one more.
At what point do you say, fuck this shit, I'm not dying anymore?
If I'm getting other offers, or if it seems like that's all I'm getting.
Well, it's not all you're getting, but let's like you said, you're trying to break out your first role, you die. Your second role, you die. The third role, the director's coming to you and say, listen,
the moment I get 2 offers, and one of them is not dying, I'm taking the not dying offer.
Okay.
That's when it'll stop.
Okay.
Outside of that, I can't really say, because I don't know, like maybe if I get to like
Denzel
a 6th, 7th off, no, well, I'm not getting there if all I'm doing is dying in the movie. I'm not getting the Denzel status. Yeah. But if it's like 6, 7 roles coming my way, and all of them out of the 6, 7 roles I'm being offered, all of them is the same basically thing. I'm gonna die in it in the beginning, or somewhere, I'm one of the first to die or whatever. Yeah. Then I might have to be like, okay, I might have to stop taking these roles at all and just turn them down or whatever. I have some under my belt. Yeah. I can go to I might not be able to go to this company, but maybe I can go to here and they'll give me a start, right? Yeah. So I'll take it, but yeah, at a certain point. Now, if I'm already established and someone comes to me and says, hey, I want you in my movie, but this is your role and I'm dying for it. Fuck no, I'm not taking it at that point because I'm already established. Unless it's a brethren, and it's like, say it's a spoof.
Yeah, but hold on.
If I'm spoofing a movie,
Okay.
then I do, because I get to be creative maybe with the way I die. And be like, and I can even comment about it, like, oh shit, there I go, I get to die first. Not again.
But hold on a second. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. But what if, because of your name, so you just made a good point. You're an established actor, right?
Yeah.
Because they want to bring you in for your name, and they give you a lucrative contract.
If they're trying to use my
And
name and they're killing me in the movie,
And they're giving you a good chunk of money.
as I say, the story, it depends on the storyline. If it's a storyline where, like I said, it's spoof or it's like a goof at it, it's not necessarily like
So it'd have to be a comedic
the
role.
typical roles I was doing maybe when I'm coming up.
Yeah.
And it's that you're gonna die. You're playing a character and you're die. If they want me to come in there and I'm playing myself or something, and I die in the movie because
First
they're
5
watching
minutes.
a movie of me dying, or it goes along with whatever it is. Sure. Or say, okay, I die because I'm the father in the story, and the father needs to die.
Then it makes sense.
And they're like reminiscing him or whatever, and you brought up. Yeah, I can take the dying first and data. Not necessarily always the horror movie I'm getting slaughtered up deaths.
Okay, but what if
dying in a movie can be different ways, and it depends on how I'm dying. If I'm dying because it's a significant part of the role, cool. If I'm dying because that's before the opening credits and now no one knows anything about me in the movie, no, I'm not doing that.
So your star wouldn't be too big in your eyes, or your ego wouldn't be too big to say, nah, fuck it, I ain't doing it. I got an ego to
If
protect.
it benefits me in a sense,
Yeah.
if definitely if you're a brethren or someone I know, and we're good friends, or I've done work with you before, and you're like, hey, I need a favor for this one. It would be so wicked if we had you be the one that's dying in it because of whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe, and you sell it to me?
Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
Okay,
We can
fair
do
enough.
this.
Fair
We can do it. I'm not gonna be the asshole, but yeah.
But it's funny. I just as a little experiment, if you're when you guys are out there watching movies, take a list from movie to movie, and if there's a black character, I want you to keep a record of how long it takes for that black character to last, and how many movies you've collectively watched where the black person has died off first. Just an experiment. This is an experiment. Me and Karen do it all the time.
Don't watch Scary Movie. So there was a Scary Movie 2 or 3 with Jada and Omar Epps. They die right in the beginning because they're in the theater watching the movie and they get stabbed up.
I mean, we could make this may sound.
But you see, their names, so I don't know with that. Maybe with something like that, maybe I could do that.
But you know what?
Maybe I could do that because the movie's gonna be big. I'm already big. It's whatever. No, I think that was the actual horror movie one, like the Scream. They were in Scream, not Scary Movie. Sorry, not Scary Movie. I think they were in Scream.
But Scream
and died in the first part of the movie.
But Scream still had that comedic element to it, so you can still,
but not
you can still
so
laugh
much.
at
They weren't
certain
dying
things.
in a comedic way.
No,
They were
no,
getting killed in the theater because they were being killed. But they were established names, so I think they kind of used that a little bit, maybe to draw people in. But that would piss me off if I was a black person and you draw me in with that, and now I don't see them throughout the movie, and there's no other black people in the movie. Then I'd be pissed because you just used me for me to watch your whole movie. And you don't have me in there. You don't even have another version of us in there throughout the movie. You killed off the only ones that we had in the beginning.
Yeah, but you know, you know what a good rebuttal to that would be if I was a white female. It's always the white females that are falling in a forest.
That too.
When they're getting chased.
That too. A white girl. Yeah. So
Why are the white girls always falling in the forest?
Always fall, scream,
and they trip over.
Somehow they can't
trip
get
over
up
something.
again.
Yeah, that always happens to that specific group for whatever reason.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
All right. Time for some randoms.
We're not going to nostalgia?
Oh my gosh, good. Yes, nostalgia, sorry.
I want to.
This is a good one. Yeah. You want to bring it up?
Yeah, okay.
You go.
So, we all know we have our favorite stores back in the day. Even some people, even maybe from 10 years ago, may have stores that aren't around anymore now, whatever. But we're gonna go way back. We're gonna hit up. Most of these are 90s. One is still around. One made a comeback.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me which one that is.
Number 5.
Where?
They're still around, aren't they?
Kmart? I haven't seen a Kmart.
Aren't they Kmart in the States?
In Canada, bro.
Canada? I know, but I swore they... Okay, maybe not. Anyways, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But anyways, okay. So if you had to bring back, oh, this guy said only one. Then wants
Only
to give
one.
Then wants to give you a whole bunch. You can't do that, bro.
Only one,
You can't
man.
do
We
that.
got- we gotta make
But
it
okay,
fun.
fine. We'll give you one, and then if you make enough off of that one coming back, you can open up a second one. All right. So okay, if you had to bring back only